My mind isn't like yours. Your little mind is filled with your little worries, your little ideas about where you'd like to go for vacation and what you're having for dinner tonight. Ha! Don't make me laugh out loud. No, my mind is different. It speaks to me in riddles and other languages, and it calls me to go forth so that I may conquer the future now, here in the present. My mind has given me a job to write the best book in the last 150 years. We are setting aside some classics now. Hemingway, gone. Steinbeck, gone. Those other guys, gone, gone, gone. When this book is done, the one I'm currently working on, they won't need to write other books. They'll simply have their AI models glean through this one again and again, finding more tidbits of genius, molecules of genius. You know what I'm thinking, right? Yeah, I should retitle this book Molecules of Genius right away, but I won't. Why? Because there are just too many more molecules of genius to be had in this book. I can't keep retitling it every 10 seconds. No, the title is fine. Final Boss Genius. Has a nice ring to it. Everyone knows what I'm alluding to. This is a video game world, a virtual whodunit in which we all exist. And yes, as your measly mind had guessed, I'm the final boss. You know that moment when the music gets scarier? Your sweaty hands fumble over your Cheeto-covered controller, and your Mountain Dew is gone? That's when I show up and just pummel you. And you deserve it. Why? Because you've skipped your homework again. You've said no to greatness. You're too much of a loser to call the girl. You're just in your mother's basement wasting away, and you deserve to be smashed. And I used to be like you, until one day I was given a message. I remember it well. I woke up on the floor of my smelly bedroom, shag carpet, pizza boxes everywhere. My eyes fluttered open, and I took one more bite of what I could only hope was a piece of pizza crust. It wasn't. It was cat shit. That realization was so horrid, it made me actually stand up and shake my fist at the incoming light from the basement window, dirty, uncleaned for 10 years or more. And then I heard a voice. It boomed out from the heavens, I assume. Genius! What? I asked meekly. You are a genius! The feeling I got was so profound I dropped the cat turd. I turned off the video game console, made my bed, and started drinking 15 cups of coffee per day from that moment on. I left the house, left my basement room, and went into the city by rail car. There I invited myself into Gemco, a new data mining startup, and informed the concierge that I was the genius they had been looking for. She looked at me with scrutiny, but when she saw the light in my eyes, and the cat turd I was still holding on to for some reason, she made the call. Sir, Genius is here to see you, she said. You can go up. I decided to drop the cat turd into the wastebasket as I made my way toward the elevator. You see, when smart people hear that someone has announced themselves a genius, they take the interview. They know it's a gamble they can't risk to lose. A potential genius to a competitor? I walked into the office of David Musgrave, the CEO of Gemco. I went straight to the coffee maker and made myself a latte, the 45th of the day. I sat down in front of him and began to slurp loudly. So you're a genius, he asked. Not just any genius, I said. I'm the man who's going to change everything. Tell me more, he said. And I did. I told him about biometric readings, how our smartphones constantly measure our response to things, and how, if attributed to our social media observations, a real-time data set could be created, a data set that captured what people felt in connection to what they watched. If that real-time data could be submitted to a new AI model, we could create a continual feedback loop that would take AI to unbelievable heights in no time. We'd win the AI race before they even knew it had started, I said. Musgrave shifted in his seat, and I could tell that he'd just peed a little from excitement. You'll have to excuse me, he said. I just peed a little. Perfectly understandable, I replied. What do you need from me, genius, if I may call you that? All I need is your undivided attention to this project. Don't back down. No matter what, it might get scary when the data feedback loops continue and we start seeing patterns no one has seen before. Don't wimp out on me. No, of course not, he said. The new AI model was Quantos. It was designed to trade the crypto markets with 500 times more speed and accuracy. It was designed for everything. It could literally guess the next move by cross-referencing over 100 algorithms at once. Perfect for this new social media biometric feedback loop. Musgrave rushed into my office. Knock, knock, he said. Yes? You were right again. The new data we're getting, it's insane. It's almost like a golden ratio for all kinds of natural phenomenon. The DNA of existence in behavioral form. Told ya, I said. Keep up the good work. And he was right to congratulate me. This wasn't just any old data set or algorithmic opportunity. We now had humanity's behavior in data form. It could be applied to anything, and I knew the calls would come from the enemy overseas. And they didn't wait long. My phone rang, the huge golden phone on my desk with the word genius etched into it. I thought it would be you, I said. Genius, my genius, the voice spoke in old Soviet tones. Don't even think about it, I said. Why have you decided not to share this wonderful invention with your comrades and brothers? Not today, General Putinisky, I said. I have a duty to my fellow citizens here in the good old USA. I yelled it loudly so others might hear. Ha ha! Such funny jokes, he said. But what if I increase your payments, eh? And we went on to make a deal. I was a genius after all, not beholden to any government or agency. I had my eyes on a new Ferrari and a new girlfriend, and these women I was texting on dating apps, they all wanted money, big bucks. So I made arrangements to send a copy of our code and AI models overseas. They'd have the same success here and there. What's the big deal? It would all be one world soon enough. I confirmed the wire transfer and then sent the codes and AI modeling that very night via a specialized server. Soon, newspaper articles came flying in. The Russians were conquering the markets like never before. Vladimir Putinisky has once again made the most staggering bet Wall Street has seen in years, shorting Apple stock to the tune of $15 billion. On and on they went, and Putinisky didn't mess up once. Suspicious. You'd think he'd lose a little on purpose to cover his tracks, but he was a greedy Russian. Could you blame him? Too much time during the Cold War to sulk, too much vodka, chess, and snow, and now he had the power to change everything at his fingertips. The word was the Russians had already made an app for their phones. They called it Bianca, a sexy little lady who could do everything and knew everything, the kinky bastards. One day David rushed into my office fuming. What in the hell is this? What do you mean, I asked. Putinisky has made a statement that he got his source code and data sets from someone in our company? Yes, David, it was me. Tell me this is a bad dream. You gave the most powerful AI model on Earth to the Russians? Relax, David. We're ahead of the race. We've had it longer, and soon we'll be able to utilize their data sets as well. What do you mean? His eyes widened as far as humanly possible without trying to widen them further. What I mean is, when I sent the code and AI model, I put a backdoor recursive data flow into their network. We're mining twice as much data, and our feedback loop now holds all of Russia. David's face looked like his brain had exploded, lava brain goop flowing down into his spinal column. Just do me a favor, genius, he said. Let me know if you're going to give our company secrets again. I need to prepare myself for seeing that kind of stuff on the news. You got it, I said. I thought better than to tell him I was planning a trip to Dubai the next day to talk business with the sultans and sheiks. They were developing a flying car company powered entirely by AI models, and they wanted ours. They wanted to adapt their driving experience to the breathable universe, not just Google Maps. When I spoke with the Sultan on the phone, I reassured him he was making the right choice. With flying cars, it's going to be complicated, I said. You don't just want real-time map data. You'll need lightning, weather, the very cyclone of existence itself, coming to you in real time while factoring in your own data. Dubai data is important data. The last comment made him pause. I can only assume, as in David's case, that he had just peed a little. "You'll have to excuse me," the Sultan said. "I just peed a little." "It happens," I said.